Good morning, children. Welcome to today's politics class. Last day we started a new lesson that is from your politics, fifth chapter, that is chapter name Panchayati Raj. Okay, so in that video I explained about Grama Sabha and Grama Panchayat. What is Grama Sabha? The Grama Sabha is a meeting of all adults who live in the area covered by a panchayat. Okay, it is a meeting of all adults who are living in the area covered by a panchayat. Okay, so that is very important. So in a village, all adult people who are 18 years old, people known as adult, so these adult people, they are sitting together and taking decision about their villages and their developments, and in that villages, in that what kinds of developments is needed, and all the things they are taking inside the this Grama Sabha meeting. Okay, so and Grama Sabha is very important because in Panchayat they have to submit all their plans in front of the people, and people should approve that plans. So that is why we can say that Grama Sabha is a key factor in making the Grama Panchayat play its role and to be responsible. Okay, and to be responsible, that is very important. It is the place where all plans for the work of the Grama Panchayat are placed before the people. So all the plans that should be Panchayat should be submitted in the Grama Sabha. What are the development plans and what kinds of works they are doing, all these kinds of plans and their works they have to submit it in the Grama Sabha, and they have the people need to discuss about that one, and at last throughout people should be support that plans, then only they can do that kinds of things. The Panchayat can do the developmental works and all kinds of works. Okay, so that is why Grama Sabha is very important. And then the Grama Sabha prevents the Panchayat from doing wrong things. Okay, the like misusing money or favoring certain people, it plays an important role in keeping an eye on the elected representatives and in making them responsible to the person who elected them. So these are the duties of Grama Sabha. Okay, what is that? The Grama Sabha prevents the Panchayat from doing wrong things. Okay, like misusing money or favoring certain people. All these things the Grama Sabha preventing, because in the Grama Sabha people have the power to question these Panchayat members. So that is why, because the Panchayat means who the different ward members together, that is Panchayat working. Okay, so and with the secretary. So these members who elected, the members of the Panchayat who elected, that is elected by the people. So people have the right to question them. If they are doing wrong means they can question the Panchayat government, and like this Grama Sabha can be prevent all kinds of misuse things who are doing the Panchayat. Okay, and another one, it plays an important role in keeping an eye on the elected representatives and in making them responsible for the person who elected them. Okay, so the people elected them, who these ward members, so always they have to be responsible. If they are not responsible means who the people can be questioned in the Grama Sabha. So that is very important of the because this Grama Sabha is very important, because then only a Panchayat can be alive and to do the things correct way, because in the Grama Sabha means that is a meeting of people, okay, who are in that area or in that villages together. The members 18 years old adults, they are sitting together and discussing about their development plans in their own villages. So that is the you can ask your parents what is Grama Sabha, how it is conducting all these things. Okay, they also know, because they are doing that one. That means they are also the members of Grama Sabha, because they have the right to participate in Grama Sabha. In a villages, we can say maybe in the schools or in some areas they are selecting. Okay, in the ward, some areas the Panchayat is selecting for the Grama Sabha, maybe school or Anganwadi. In that area, they are sitting together. Okay, and they are discussing the plans. Okay, maybe your parents have the experience of the Grama Sabha. So you can ask to your parents or elders what is Grama Sabha, what are the works of the Grama Sabha. Okay, so that is about the Grama Sabha. Okay, children, now we can see what is the work of the Grama Panchayat. Okay, the Grama Panchayat meets regularly, and one of its main tasks is to implement development programs for all villages that come under it. As you have seen, the work of the Grama Panchayat has been approved by the Grama Sabha. Okay, so the Grama Panchayat meets regularly, and one of its main duty is to implement developmental programs for all villages that come under it. Okay, in a Grama Panchayat, many villages or many wards there is. In that ward or in that villages, who the developmental programs need to do, who these panchayats. Okay, so that is implementing the developmental programs. They have to do the road development programs and water developments, and they have to supply the all in that villages all areas water, and road should be constructed, and road and buildings and bridges and all these things. So all these things are the work of the Grama Panchayats. Okay, if you take Meenangadi Grama Panchayat, there are maybe 20 or 25 wards. There is in that wards each the representatives are there. That is for all the wards there is people selected representatives. They are known as Panch or ward member. Okay, so this ward member and these ward members together, they are taking the decisions. All the plans and decisions they have to submit it in the Grama Sabha also. The Grama Sabha should be approved. Okay, then only they can do that works. So in the Meenangadi Panchayat, there are 25 wards. If you we can guess that is 25 wards are there. Means in that wards, what are the development programs? Maybe the road should be made tar, and the water should be available, should be given to all, and all kinds of developmental programs for the housing plans. Who are the poor, they need to get good houses, and all these things, the duties of the Grama Panchayat. So that they have to do, and all the development programs Grama Sabha also approve. In some states, Grama Sabha forms committees like construction and development committees. These committees include some members of the Grama Sabha and some from the Grama Panchayat who work together to carry out specific tasks. Okay, in the Grama Sabha, how in our states also, in Kerala also, the Grama Sabha form committees like construction committees or developmental committees or education committees, like that. Different committees they are forming. Through that committees, they are studying about the problems of the these wards or panchayats, and they are what are the problems they find out, and they are giving solution for that one. Okay, so that is the duties of the Grama Panchayat. So these Grama Panchayats working through different committees. They are forming these ward members together sitting, and Panch and Sarpanch. Panch means a ward member, Sarpanch means a Panchayat president. Okay, so Panch ward member, Sarpanch Panchayat president. Okay, so these Panch and Sarpanch sitting together and forming different committees, and in that committees maybe the different ward members is the head of the committees, and they are doing the developmental programs in that panchayat. Okay, I think children you are understanding. Okay, children. Then the work of the Grama Panchayat includes the construction and maintenance of water sources, roads, drainage, school buildings, and other common properties, property resources. Okay, the work of the Grama Panchayat includes the first one, the construction and maintenance of water sources, roads, drainages, school buildings, and other common properties, resources. Okay, all these things are the main work of the Grama Panchayat. Laying and collecting local taxes. Okay, laying and collecting local taxes, imposing the local taxes and collecting that taxes. Okay, building taxes, and all these taxes is collected by Panchayat. Okay, local taxes were collected by the Panchayat. Then executing government schemes related to generating employment in the village. Okay, then next duty is that executing government schemes related to generating employment in the village. So like that, these are the works. First one, the construction and maintenance. What are the construction works? The water sources, road, drainage system, school buildings. Okay, you can see in the Menangadi town, the drainage system and footpath. They are making new footpaths and developing that areas. Okay, all these things are the duties of the panchayat. Okay, that is the works of the panchayat. Then what are the sources of funds for the panchayat? What are the sources of fund for these developmental works? The panchayat need money, fund is needed. What are the sources of funds? That is the collection of taxes on houses, marketplaces. The first one is that collection of taxes on houses and marketplace. Okay, the work in the works also we studied laying and collecting the local taxes. So which are the taxes? Collection of taxes of houses and marketplace. Okay, the towns, there are many buildings are there, the market is there. So all these markets, people, they have to give taxes, and the housing taxes also they have to give, building taxes they have to give to the panchayat. Okay, Menangadi town, there are many buildings are there. Also that shop owners, they have to give the taxes to the panchayat. Okay, then government schemes funds received through various departments of the government through the Janapad and Sila Panchayat. Okay, so the government schemes, okay, through the government schemes, the fund is getting, okay, from the central government and state government schemes are there. Through that schemes, various fund money is getting, so that is they have to distribute. Okay, so Sila Janapad and Sila Panchayat means Janapad means block Panchayat, and Sila Panchayat means district Panchayat. This Panchayat, we can, in a district we can divide into three. That is district Panchayat, block Panchayat, and Grama Panchayat. Okay, district Panchayat, block Panchayat, Grama Panchayat. District Panchayat or Sila Panchayat, block Panchayat or Janapat, Grama Panchayat. Okay, so like that the divisions. So that is, then donations for the committee works. Okay, for the some people are giving donations. So all these things are the funds for the various funders or sources of funds for the panchayat. So okay, children, now you have to read this chapter and understand it. There are many stories also given, and some works related to stories also given, that you have to read it and do it, and do the given works also. The first of all, you have to watch this video 2 or 3 times, then only you can understand the video. So you have to watch 2 or 3 times this video, and after that you have to do the works. Okay, you have to read the chapter also, underline important points also, and do the given works. Okay, take care. Thank you to listen. Okay.